Okay, so just got all of the remaining tegus down from the loft, and we are putting our groups together and getting it all organized, and then we're gonna start taking it out and putting them in their enclosures. So, but before we do that, I figured I would show you guys a couple. Here, I'll just open up the tub. We've been checking on everybody. Her checking on everyone after brumation, and they are looking good. We do have several new males joining the breeders. Here's our boy Journey. He's gonna be joining the breeders this year. Some nice holdbacks from, these ones are from 2023. So this will be their first year being with the male. We got 3 albino females. Look at this beauty. I love this girl. Such a nice structure on her. So yeah, there's a lot going on. Like I said, we're putting our groups together inside, and then we're gonna start taking them out. So I'll see you guys outside. Okay, y'all, we got our first group that we're gonna be putting together. We've got, formerly known as female 1 and 2, we have Sansa and Aria coming out the tote. Beautiful females, like stunning females. Good producers. Look at this girl. Here is Sansa, looking incredible, and I know they're gonna be so happy to be in the sun today. And here is Aria. They're cool to the touch. They have been brumating for months. And then before I put the male in, actually, I wanna get this straw and put it in their hide. Just for, the hide was full of straw, but I just wanna put some fresh stuff in there. So let me do that real quick, and then I'll show you what male we're gonna be putting in there. It is his first year breeding. So, all right. This boy's name is Journey. Let me tell you about him. His name is very fitting. He has been on a journey. He originally came from Florida, from Hector, and then he ended up getting a foot nip once we had him here. And so we held on to him for a while until that was completely healed. Then we sold him, and it didn't work out in his home, and he sent him back to us. And now we've had him since the end of last year. And so this Tegu has been on a journey, but he's here to stay. We decided to keep him. He's absolutely beautiful. Let me get him out here. He might be a little skittish because he's been on a journey. No, all right. He is stunning. And right now, these guys are not showing all of their true colors, but you can see his foot where it got injured when he was little. But he is a grown man now, ready to be with females for the first time in his life. But he's a really beautiful male with incredible colors. I can't wait to see him fired up. So here it is. Journey with Aria and Sansa. I love this boy. Isn't he so pretty?
He is really pretty.
So pretty. Okay, here we go. And that is group number 1 going out today. We're doing it, y'all. It is
like 12 more to go.
12 more groups. Yeah, about 12 more groups to go. That's it. Easy. Easy. Got another group here. Looking around these enclosures, look in here. I don't think I'm gonna have to worry about adding nesting material. I mean, there's so much in here. Full underlayer. I am gonna take this out. It has some thorns on it. Okay. But that's great. Tegus are gonna love digging through this. All right, we've got very exciting group. Last year we bred Bandit and Chili. These are our blue tegus that are on the small side. And this year we're gonna be adding a new member to their group, Windy. So I'm about to introduce her to you guys. So here is Bandit. Looking great, definitely needs to shed. Amazing blue male. I'm gonna just set him right behind me here. He's a little sketchy, so how about I put up a little shield. Here's Chili, tiny blue female. Beautiful girl here. You guys can just see how she fits in my hand to get an idea of her size. Beautiful female too. I love this girl. Great personality. She's like the complete package. All right, so beautiful girl here. Set her down. All right, and then the new girl in the lineup, which is also very small, just as small as Chili, probably. Here they are side by side. So just as small, needs to shed, but that's her. This is Windy. So we've got Bandit, Chili, and Windy all going in together. So let's see what can happen with these guys this year. All right, so let's get her down. That's another group. Let's go get another one. You ready? All right, getting our next group into the enclosures. I got a couple beautiful females here. I'll get one out. This is Sunny. Look how gorgeous she is. Just a stunning female. I love this girl. Actually have kept some babies back from her that you guys are gonna see soon in this video. So here's Sunny. She is going in. Okay, and then the next female we're pulling out is Goldie. They look very similar. You guys can see how similar they are. So pretty. Hopefully we produce some incredible albinos with them. Look how identical they are. They're so similar to each other. And we got a big boy in here they're gonna be sharing this space with. This is Az. I'm gonna call him Az. What's his full name?
Azurite.
This is Azurite. I've been calling him Az, so I couldn't even remember. Very pretty boy, just needs a shed. Azurite. He's got an important job this year. All right, we got two more females here. This is Triana and Shakira. So they're just waking up from brumation. Shakira sleeps in deep. Hello. Love this girl. We're gonna be putting Shakira and Triana in the enclosure right next to Azurite, and I'm gonna be moving Azurite back and forth. So he's gonna have 4 females this season. I don't know, hopefully he can handle it. A little shaky coming out of brumation. All right, we got him in. Let's add some of this straw. We moved off into the shade. It's getting hot. You guys, we've been doing this for a while and we still have a lot to do. It's taking a lot of time. But we have this male. He's got a really cool look to him, but he is a handful. This boy has some crazy colors going on, especially in breeding season. I call him Skittles because he's got so many colors, lots of blue. I mean, you guys will just have to see later this season, but we're gonna pair him up with a couple females that kind of have his similar look and see what's going on and what the babies come out looking like if they're ready to breed. He's a little small. He never stopped wiggling, of course. So, come on. All right. Shh. There we go. All right, check him out. So really beautiful boy here. This will be his first year being put with females. I had him with a couple males last year as like my males I was raising up, and he wouldn't stop breeding with them. So I separated him and raised him by himself. But this year he's gonna get 2 females, and I'm really excited to see what he produces because he has a really cool look to him. So, all right, I'm gonna get him in the enclosure and then I'll show you guys the females. Okay, and the females that we're gonna be breeding with him, one is this girl. All these tegus, these three have big tail nips. That's why they ended up staying here. But she has a really cool look, just like him. Okay, calm down. Okay, I'm gonna just go put her in there. But super cool female. All right, so those two, Skittles and that female, came from Hector, from a clutch where one of the babies in the clutch was nipped everybody's tails, but the babies themselves were so incredible looking. So, okay, and then here's another one that we ended up holding back because she got a really big tail nip. But this is another beautiful female that I think will fit in really well with them. It's the no tail crew, and we're gonna see what they can do. All right, so, all right, another beauty. This one we produced. Let's get her in there. Found a gigantic fire ant nest over here, so avoiding that. But we have two males here. These are holdbacks, and they are phenomenal. Up first, this is JJ. He is a very nice male. This season, he's gonna look incredible, I'm telling you. Super nice. I produced him, raised him up for a couple years, and now he is gonna get a top-notch female. One of my best females is going with him. So hopefully his first year, he can really make it happen. Absolutely beauty. Remember his name, JJ. Okay, he's going in. And here we have another, this is just another top-notch male. These are two boys that I'm very excited about. We landed on a name. This boy is Genie. He's Genie, and he is gonna grant my wish this season. You guys, this boy is possibly the bluest male we have, which says a lot. I don't know. Legacy might have him, I'm not sure, but this male is insane. Both of these males are crazy. And like once they're out here for a little bit and the females are around, they're gonna be extremely blue, like stop you dead in your tracks blue. So very excited about Genie and JJ. We're about to go get the females that we're gonna put with them, and you guys will know why I'm so excited. But this boy is just incredible. One of my favorites. And he has an awesome personality. So that's just icing on top. Look at him. Look at him looking at you. So cool. Very confident. Has always had a good personality, even as a baby. We would come out here, all the babies would run and hide in the enclosure, and he would just stay out basking. You'd have to try not to step on him because he was just no fear. So that's one reason why we really liked him. So yeah, Genie, you ready? You gonna do it? All right, he's going in. About to unbox probably two females that were our MVPs from last season, and they're going in with virgin males. So feeling hopeful. I'm feeling very hopeful, but they're just such great pairs that we've got to do it. So taking a little bit of a risk, but we've got Skylar here. One of, like, I mean, this girl is just so lovely, so perfect. I love everything about her, and she is going to be going in with Genie. So those two tegus complement each other so well, and if we can get them to breed, that'll just be another incredible clutch from Skylar. So let's do it. So Skylar is going in with Genie. Look at her. Isn't she phenomenal?
She's gorgeous.
Just beautiful girl here. All right, let's get her down there and then I'll show you the next one. All right, here we go. All right, so our next group is gonna be Tsunami and his females, but we're mixing it up just like the rest of the, we're literally mixing all of this up this year. Hopefully it works.
Yeah, I think the only ones we're doing the same are like Bandit and Chili.
So yeah, a lot of what we're doing is mixing it up, but it's all for the bigger plan. All right, hopefully nobody freaks out here. I'm gonna just get one out at a time. These are all females that we produced, that we held back. So these are all albino females. Beautiful girls here. Super nice. They put on a lot of growth. These all hatched in 2023. So they're 2 years old now. And they're gonna be going in with a male. We'll see what happens. So very excited about having more albinos and possibly producing more albinos. So I'm gonna put this girl in. Number 2. Beauty. All these girls actually need names, but we'll save that. We'll come up with that in a different video. All right, here's another beautiful albino girl. This is one of my favorite ones. She's always had like this orange beard. So I know when I name her, it's gotta be something with this orange coloring on her belly, but really right here on her, in her beard area. But beautiful female, really nice size on her. Incredible. So she's going in. It's crazy to see your own productions getting added to breeding groups. All right, Tsunami. Oh, it's all right, buddy. This dude proved himself to be an excellent breeder. He's all dirty and twitchy right now. Okay. All right, calm down. Sometimes they can be a little shaky like that coming out of brumation when there's a lot going on. You know, they can't move really good yet because they're cool. So he's still a little cool to the touch, but he's definitely gonna warm up out here pretty quickly. There's Tsunami. Should produce some beautiful albinos with these girls. All right. All right, so right now, you guys, I'm showing you the females that we're gonna be pairing up with Legacy. This girl is, I mean, she's on another level. I tried breeding her with Legacy last year. I actually added her to the enclosure with Skylar and Tiffany kind of after the fact, and one of them attacked her. I don't know which one, and they put a little cut on her, and I separated her and just decided to not breed her last year. So this is one, this girl has priority. I think her and Legacy are gonna do something spectacular together. She has so much blue. It's always there, especially after a fresh shed. She's just super unique and just absolutely stunning.
She does need a name.
But yeah, I need you guys to help me come up with a name for her. So leave your best names down in the comments. She is kind of the golden child. I've always called her A plus. So I'm always like, this is the A plus female, the golden child female, the top notch. I don't know. You guys help me come up with a name for her. She was produced by Hector. I know he really loved her and was proud of what she was turning out to be. And she's just continued to get better and better as she's been here. And this is her year. This is her year to produce with the best of the best. So this girl and Legacy are gonna make some big moves. And I'm so excited about it. The next female that we're gonna be breeding to Legacy is Stormy. And I know some of you guys are super excited. She's a really dark female. She probably has the darkest blues out of any female Tegu that we have. So we bred Legacy to Skylar and Tiffany last year. They're more of the powder blue, which is incredible. But I really wanted to breed Legacy in his dark, bold blue, that royal blue. And I wanted to breed that to another female that has that dark blue as well. So Stormy's our best one. So I decided we're doing it. We're breeding Legacy to Stormy. The reason why I didn't do that in the past is because Stormy's het for albino and produces beautiful albinos. And I don't believe Legacy is. But I guess this year we will prove out Legacy and we will breed him to the first time breeding him to a really dark blue female. So do you guys see the vision? I know I do, and I hope to see those babies and see that vision become reality. And then let me get one more. We're gonna end this video off with the one, the only Legacy. What an absolute champ. This dude was the MVP of last season. I remember at one point saying that I would cry if Skylar and Tiffany give me eggs with Legacy, and a couple tears were shed. Straight up, a couple tears were actually shed when I got those eggs. And now I'm feeling that way about so many clutches this year. We've got Jeannie, JJ, we've got Journey, and now we have Legacy. We have so many top-notch blue males that are going to top-notch females. So I feel like we have a lot of opportunity here to take blue tegus to the next level, and I'm so excited about it. So here we go. Cheers to season 2025. I wish everybody the best with all their projects that they've got. And for people that are just here following along, thank you so much. Subscribe to the channel. We've got a lot of videos coming this spring and summer, this whole season. So make sure you stay tuned to see how all of this works out. So thank you guys for being here. I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.